There's something about a vintage tractor. It's not just a piece of machinery, it's a living relic of our agricultural past. These tractors, with their sturdy frames and simple mechanics, tell the story of a time when farming was the backbone of our economy. It's a symbol of a bygone era, a time when hard work and perseverance were the order of the day. These machines were the lifeblood of farms, helping to plow fields, plant crops, and harvest the bounty of the land. A time when hard work meant something. Farmers relied on these dependable workhorses to get the job done, no matter the weather or the challenges they faced. Each tractor has its own story, etched into its metal frame and worn tires. Thousands of these machines are still out there. They stand as silent sentinels in fields and barns, each one a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the farmers who use them. They're tucked away in barns, rusting in fields, often forgotten and neglected. But each one holds the potential for revival, a chance to be brought back to life, and to once again serve a purpose, just waiting for someone to give them a second chance. The joy of discovering an old tractor, hidden away and covered in dust, is like finding a buried treasure. It's an opportunity to connect with the past and to preserve a piece of history. And that's where the joy of restoration comes in. Restoring a vintage tractor is more than just a hobby. It's a labor of love. It's about taking something old and worn and making it new again. Imagine breathing life back into a hunk of metal, each part cleaned, repaired, and reassembled with care. It's a meticulous process that requires patience and dedication. You're not just fixing a machine, you're rescuing a piece of history. Each bolt tightened and each engine part restored is a step towards preserving the legacy of those who came before us. You're rescuing a piece of history. The transformation from a rusty relic to a gleaming machine is a sight to behold. It's a testament to the craftsmanship and durability of these old tractors. It's about preserving the legacy of American ingenuity and the spirit of hard work. These tractors are a symbol of the American farmer's determination and resilience. These tractors were built to last, designed to withstand the test of time. With proper care and maintenance, they can continue to run for many more years. And with a little TLC, they can roar back to life. A fresh coat of paint, a thorough cleaning, and some mechanical adjustments can make all the difference. They can roar back to life. Hearing the engine of a restored tractor start up for the first time is a moment of triumph. It's the sound of history coming alive. They're a testament to the craftsmanship of a bygone era. The attention to detail and the quality of materials used in these tractors are unmatched by today's standards. And for folks like me, there's nothing more satisfying than seeing a vintage tractor restored to its former glory. It's a rewarding experience that brings joy and a sense of accomplishment. There's nothing more satisfying than seeing a vintage tractor restored to its former glory. It's a celebration of our agricultural heritage and a tribute to the hard-working men and women who relied on these machines. My latest project? A 1970s classic. This isn't just any tractor, it's a piece of history, a relic from a bygone era when machinery was built to last. Found her buried under years of dust and hay in a farmer's barn. It was like discovering a hidden treasure, a time capsule waiting to be opened. The old man told me stories about this tractor. It plowed his fields, hauled his crops, and was a steadfast companion through countless seasons, even pulled him out of a ditch or two. This tractor wasn't just a machine, it was a lifeline, a trusted friend that never let him down. He was heartbroken to see her go, but his days of farming were over. The look in his eyes told a story of countless memories and a deep connection to this old workhorse. Mine, on the other hand, were just beginning. I could feel the weight of responsibility and the thrill of bringing this legend back to life. The first look is always the same, a mix of excitement and trepidation. Excitement for the potential, the vision of what it could become, and trepidation at the amount of work ahead. The rust, the worn parts, the years of neglect, all challenges to be faced head-on. This tractor was no different. It had seen better days, but beneath the grime and rust, there was a story waiting to be told. Years of hard work had taken their toll. Every dent, every scratch, every worn part was a testament to its resilience and the countless hours it had spent in the fields. This restoration would be a journey, not just of bringing a machine back to life, but of honoring its legacy and the people who relied on it. Rust is the enemy of any restoration project. And this tractor? She had it bad. Fenders looked like lace doilies. The hood was more whole than metal. Years of sun, rain, and neglect had eaten away at her like a hungry dog on a bone. But rust isn't just a cosmetic problem. It weakens metal, compromises structural integrity. You gotta know what you're dealing with before you can even think about fixing it.
Feel nauseous, believe me.
The restoration process is a labor of love. It's hours spent hunched over, wrench in hand, battling rusted bolts and seized parts. It's about getting your hands dirty, literally. You're grinding, welding, sanding, and painting. It's not glamorous, but it's rewarding. Every piece you remove, every part you clean, every bolt you tighten, brings you one step closer to bringing this machine back to life. Section 5. Breathing life into steel. The first step is always the dirtiest, stripping the tractor down to its bare bones, removing years of grime, grease, and who knows what else. It's a messy job, but it's essential. You can't rebuild something if you don't know what you're working with. Once she's stripped down, it's time to tackle the rust. Wire brushes, sanders, even the occasional chemical bath. It's all about getting down to the good metal and giving it a fighting chance. Section 6. The heart of the beast. The engine is the heart of any tractor. And this one? Well, she was tired. After draining what looked like black molasses out of the crankcase, we tore into her. Pistons, valves, bearings. If it moved, we checked it. If it didn't move, we made it move. Rebuilding an engine is like putting together a puzzle. Every piece has its place, and if one piece is missing or broken, the whole thing won't work. It's meticulous work, but it's also incredibly satisfying. Section 7. A Symphony of Restoration. With the engine rebuilt, it was time to turn our attention to the rest of the tractor. New wiring, hoses, belts, everything got replaced. The bodywork was a work of art in itself. Hammering out dents, filling holes, sanding everything smooth. Then came the paint. A fresh coat can do wonders, and this tractor deserved to shine. We chose a classic color, something that would have been around in her heyday. Section 8. From Relic to Restored. Finally, the day arrived. After months of sweat, busted knuckles, and a few choice words, she was ready. We rolled her out of the shop, bathed in the warm sunlight. She looked like she just rolled off the assembly line. All the hard work, all the long nights, it all paid off. There's a special kind of satisfaction that comes from restoring something with your own two hands. It's a feeling of accomplishment, of pride. Section 9. The thrill of the roar. We hooked up the battery, turned the key, and said a little prayer. The engine cranked, hesitated, and then roared to life. The sound was music to our ears. It was the sound of history coming back to life, the sound of a job well done. We spent the rest of the day putting her through her paces, driving her around the field, listening to the engine purr. It was a good day. Section 10. Keep the engines humming. Restoring a vintage tractor is more than just a hobby. It's a way of life. It's a journey that connects us to the past, to the days when these machines were the backbone of agriculture and rural life. It's about preserving a part of our heritage, keeping the spirit of hard work alive. Each bolt tightened, each part replaced, is a step towards reviving a piece of history. It's about taking something old and giving it a new lease on life. The transformation from rusted relic to a gleaming machine is a testament to dedication and craftsmanship. So, if you've got an old tractor sitting around collecting dust, don't let it rot. Imagine the stories it could tell, the fields it once plowed, the harvests it helped bring in. Get your hands dirty, put in the work, and you'll be rewarded with something truly special. The satisfaction of seeing that engine roar back to life is unmatched. And if you've got a restoration story of your own, share it. Your journey could inspire others to pick up a wrench and start their own restoration project. Let's keep these engines humming. Together, we can ensure that these magnificent machines continue to be a part of our lives, a bridge between the past and the future.